My dearest child. Pause for a moment. This is not something to overlook. If your heart believes in the presence of angels, then stay with this message. Something sacred is being stirred in the heavens right now, and it concerns your Father. A whisper from above says, pay close attention, because the truth that has been hidden is about to come into the light. This is not merely a message, it is a divine appointment. The veil is lifting, and you are being chosen to receive what was once hidden from you. Heaven has been watching, not just your steps, but your silence, not just your prayers, but the ache that lingered when no answers arrived. There have been nights when your soul sought clarity, nights filled with unanswered questions and incomplete memories. The heaviness you felt wasn't your own. It was passed down, shared, and woven through generations. But now, the God of truth has opened a door that cannot be closed again. This is not meant to harm you, but to heal you. Your Father has carried more than you realize, not only in his heart, but also in his spirit. Things he never talked about. He never explained the burdens. Sacrifices that were not seen. He made decisions to protect you, sometimes in silence, sometimes from a distance, and often through pain he could not express. But God says it's time for you to understand. The answers you've been looking for aren't just out there in the world, they've been written in the spirit realm, guarded by angels, waiting for the day you be strong enough to see them. Archangel Michael now stands watch over this moment. In his hand is a scroll, a sacred record of events long hidden in your family. It contains stories buried beneath shame and silence. Even though they were hidden for a time, heaven never forgot them. You have been chosen, not to bear the burden of those secrets, but to break them open. Set your lineage free. You're not here by accident. You are the one who will speak up when others remain silent, heal what others ignore, and rise where others fell. Your Father loved you in ways he did not always know how to express. That love was genuine, even when expressed through distance, discipline, or restraint. Behind that silence was a soul who prayed fervently for you, a man who protected you from spiritual danger when you were too young to recognize it. There was a real moment when he cried out to God on your behalf. Heaven heard it. And heaven has never forgotten it. That cry shaped your path more than you realize. He made a vow, one you never heard, but heaven did, that he would protect you at any cost. And it cost him dearly, emotionally, spiritually, and physically. But because of that vow, certain battles passed over you. Certain attacks never reached you. And now, because you are stepping into awareness, his spirit is being honored. What he carried silently is now becoming clear to you. What he fought for in secret is now flourishing in your life. Listen closely, my child. This is more than just a message, it's a powerful revelation from heaven. Your Father, though not without flaws, has been faithful in ways that most people have never witnessed. While the world judged him by what was visible, heaven watched what was hidden. In the quiet of night, he stood over you, whispered your name in prayer, and begged God to protect you from the pain he knew all too well. He carried your name into the presence of angels while you were sleeping. Those whispered cries and unspoken hopes were not lost. They rose like incense to the throne of God. And now the blessings he asked for are coming back to you, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. Heaven is honoring his prayers in your life right now. But here is the deeper truth, something that was hidden until this appointed time. Someone has set out to destroy your father. Spiritually. Emotionally. Even financially. It wasn't a coincidence, nor was it just an unfortunate circumstance. There was a woman, close to him and your family, who wore a caring mask. But behind it was manipulation, jealousy, and malice. She smiled in front of others while sowing seeds of confusion in private. She twisted stories, poisoned reputations, and tried to sever the bond between you and your father. God says, I was there. I witnessed every lie spoken behind closed doors. Every curse was whispered under her breath. Every time, she disguised betrayal with concern. Heaven is revealing her now. The truth is rising to the surface like oil and water, it cannot be contained. God is removing the mask, not to cause chaos, but to bring justice. Because the truth will no longer be hidden. Your eyes are being opened to who stood up for your family and who engaged in silent sabotage. The enemy sent her, knowing your father was carrying something sacred, an inheritance, a light, a spiritual calling. And she wished to extinguish it before it reached you. But what God ordains, no enemy can erase. Your father's silence was not surrender, it was strength. It was love. He did not tell you everything because he did not want bitterness to form in your heart. He chose to protect you from darkness, so you could walk freely in light. But now, the time of silence is over. God is speaking. And what you discover now will unlock a destiny that has been waiting for you all along. A mantle, an ancient, holy calling, rests on your bloodline. Your father was the carrier and protector of that calling. Whether he realized it or not, he stood between that blessing and the forces seeking to destroy it. And now that mantle is being passed to you. Heaven declares, no more delays. The scroll has been unsealed. The blessing cannot be stolen. The time has come. This isn't just about repairing what's broken. It's about stepping into what's been promised. You are the heir to something bigger than you imagined. A generational anointing. A spiritual legacy. A divine assignment wrapped in your DNA. But stay vigilant, someone is still speaking out against your father. The war is not over. There are still voices attempting to rewrite the past, shape your memories, and distort the truth. But God is stepping in. He says, this family will not be bound by deception. The curse of falsehood breaks here. No weapon created in whispers will prosper. Every lie spoken will be rendered powerless to the ground. The truth has a voice now, and it is yours. You were born for this, not just to survive the shadows of the past, but also to shine light where others hid in fear. You are not only your father's child. You are a child of destiny. And the heavens are standing behind you as you ascend. You are awakening now because you have the ability to finish the work your father started. You are the bridge between mercy and justice, the living prayer that can heal the silent wounds he bore alone. Your love will restore his reputation, removing the shadows of unspoken pain. Forgive him, for the words he never discovered. For a few moments, he seemed distant, not because he didn't care, but because he was fighting demons you could not see. Those same spirits are quaking today. Your rising undoes every plan devised in darkness. This is your moment of restoration. What the enemy intended for evil is now becoming a testament that will inspire future generations. Your father's legacy will not end in hushed secrecy, it will blaze in glory through your faithfulness. A divine miracle is brewing in your family line, and it starts with this revelation. The person who tried to destroy your heritage is now facing spiritual judgment. Every false whisper she uttered will come back to haunt her, as an act of divine justice. Heaven's court is in session, and the verdict is clear: restoration, exposure, and healing. The winds you feel are not random, they are the breath of angels preparing for your breakthrough. A spiritual gateway is opening, and as you pass through, the tears your father shed in secret will be transformed into streams of blessing that flow straight to you. Your awareness unlocks the blessing. Your faith activates the promise. Do not recoil from what is being revealed. Embrace it. This isn't the end, it's the beginning of your true inheritance. The legacy that your father quietly prayed for has now been entrusted to you. God is moving the unseen realms on your behalf. Archangel Michael is ready, his sword drawn, his presence a shield around you. The heavens have met, and your name is at the forefront of their discussions. You are the reason angels are celebrating today. Your earthly eyes may not yet see every detail, but your spirit does. The tides are turning. God calls you to be alert, to pray with authority, and to stand firm in faith. What unfolds now is spiritual and divine, a carefully planned move by heaven. Pay close attention, beloved child, because you are stepping into the fullness of what has been promised, a redeemed legacy. A destiny was realigned. A story rewritten in righteousness. Your father's journey is not merely his own, it is intricately woven into your life, your bloodline, and the spiritual legacy you carry. There have been secrets kept, casting shadows over the family's story. But now, those hidden things are surfacing. Some blessings are delayed but ready to bloom. Others are burdens that God is finally lifting off your, and his, shoulders. This moment is significant, and it carries a divine purpose beyond what you can see. Understand this clearly, your father is fighting a spiritual battle that he cannot win alone. Whether he is close or distant, alive or passed on, whether your connection with him is strong or strained, his soul has come under divine scrutiny. This is not a random occurrence or coincidence. There is a reason for your heart's unrest. Heaven is stirring. God says, my child, this is the time to lift your father in prayer. This struggle transcends the physical and mental realms, it is a war of the unseen. Archangel Michael has declared a spiritual siege on your father, a battle that is ancient, fierce, and inextricably linked to your own fate. This is a fight for healing and freedom, liberation from the chains that have kept your family in silence, fear, and hidden pain for generations. You were chosen to break the chains. Not because you are the strongest, but because your heart remains open to the truth. You are called because, even in moments of weakness, your spirit refuses to give up. Now, that tenacious spirit must rise, not in terror or despair, but in focused, steadfast prayer. Your father may be unaware of this battle, unarmed and unprotected in the spiritual realm. But you're not. You are being prepared right now, with visions, whispered messages, dreams, and signs, because you have the authority to stand in the gap for him. Your prayers will cause a shift. Chains will shatter. Patterns will be broken. Heavy burdens will be lifted. Do not dismiss these stirrings as mere emotion or fleeting thoughts. This is divine urgency prompting you to act. Your father's soul cried out, and heaven heard it. Angels have been dispatched. God's message, my child, I have heard the sound of your father's suffering. There is something serious about your father that he has never shared with you. Perhaps something you just felt but never confirmed. He has weathered storms that you were protected from, carrying weights unseen by human eyes. Some of these burdens honed his spirit. Others fractured it in places only God could see. Yet, in this sacred moment, God is reaching out to him, through you. You are the bridge, the light, and the vessel through which healing flows. You have been chosen to repair what darkness attempted to tear apart. Do not be afraid of the truths that emerge, some may shock you, but they are necessary. Truth brings freedom. There is power in uncovering what has been buried deep. Healing for your father will begin the moment you speak life over him, whether he hears you or not, and whether he is nearby or far away. Your prayers travel through unseen realms, reaching the places where he is broken. Every word spoken in love burns like fire, purifying and restoring. This is not a call to fix him, rather, it is a call to stand in love, armed with grace, ready and willing. Don't carry guilt, carry mercy. This moment is not about the past you desired, it is about the future God is creating. This is the point where mercy and justice collide, where healing confronts old wounds. Archangel Michael urges you to pray for him, no matter how much pain he caused, how far away he is, or how hurt he is. Pray not because he deserves it, but because grace is required. Grace is for the broken, and your Father needs it right now. Something is changing in your Father's life right now, and it requires your spiritual involvement. God says, I need your voice. I need your heart. I need your forgiveness. I need your strength, this battle cannot be lost. You may feel small and unprepared. You may wonder why this burden is on your shoulders. But hear this, you have been anointed for this moment. You have the fortitude to stand, the maturity to pray, and the purity to be heard. You are the light in your family's darkness. You are the chosen one to say, this generational cycle ends with me. This pain will end here. This silence will end now. Speak life into his soul. Declare healing for his spirit. Speak the truth boldly, and God will move in ways you cannot yet see. Even if nothing seems to change immediately, trust that the tides are turning. In time, you will look back and know that this moment marked the beginning of a great breakthrough. Your prayers were more than just words, they were divine acts that changed a destiny. The ripples of your obedience will bless generations to come. This is serious, not just about your Father, but also about you. You are no mere observer, you are a co-laborer in this sacred battle. Don't underestimate what God can accomplish through your prayers. Do not minimize your role at this crucial hour. Heaven is counting on you. Angels are ready, waiting for your command to unleash their power. Archangel Michael's sword is ready, but it's your words that cause the shift. Your prayers sound the trumpet that summons divine intervention. There might be spiritual contracts holding your father down, generational curses, lingering wounds still bleeding deep, but your light is brighter. Your prayers are louder. Your obedience has weight. The enemy hoped you'd ignore this call, scrolling past and dismissing it. But your spirit paused. Your heart recognized the moment. Your soul whispered, this message is meant for me. That was not an accident, it was divine confirmation. Now, move forward with courage rather than fear. Pray as if your father's life depended on it. Forgive like your peace depends on it. Speak as if heaven is hanging on every word, which it is. You won't be ignored. You will not be mocked. You will not be alone. God hears you. He values your faithfulness. He's already moving. You're safe. You are protected. Nothing will get lost. Every word you speak in love is a seed planted in fertile soil, and God, the divine gardener, will nurture it to fruition. You're not alone. You aren't weak. You're not too late. You are perfectly positioned and on time. Your Father, whether he realizes it or not, is receiving the blessing that comes from your obedience. His life will be touched. His soul will reawaken. His burdens will start to fall away. And you, beloved child of God, will feel heaven smile on you. Because this act of prayer, this covering of love, is what shakes the very foundations of darkness. This is what breaks the chains. This is what transforms curses into blessings. This is the moment when your family's destiny changes forever. Your father is far from forgotten. He has not been abandoned or left to wander without hope. His story is not over, neither is yours. The same divine guardian who watches over your every move is now watching over him with unwavering concern. The angels who are by your side have formed a protective circle around him. This is not an accident, it is a sacred convergence, a holy alignment orchestrated by the hand of God. Do not resist the divine movement. Do not allow fear to hold you back. Instead, fully engage in this unfolding mystery. Pray through it. Love through it. And trust with all of your being. You're safe in this. You are protected. Nothing will fall apart, because I, the Lord your God, am with you both, steadfast and faithful. I will not fail you. I won't abandon you. I will finish the work I started, in your father's life, in yours, and in future generations. Allow peace to wash over your spirit now. Allow strength to rise within you like a mighty river. Let your faith shine brightly once more. You are not powerless. You're not lost in the darkness. You are chosen, appointed by grace and powerful in the realm of the Spirit. This is a watershed moment, not only for your father, but also for you and everything that comes from your legacy. The long, weary nights you thought would never end are finally coming to a close. The season of waiting has accomplished its divine purpose. And now, heaven proclaims, your wait is over. Perhaps you didn't see this coming. Perhaps you thought God was silent, that nothing was happening behind the scenes of your daily life. But that was a lie told by the enemy to take away your hope. In truth, God was working quietly and steadily, coordinating every detail and orchestrating every step. Now, at this holy hour, heaven speaks to you through this message. Open your heart before May 14th, because what happens tomorrow will change your life in ways you can't imagine. This is no ordinary day on the calendar, it is a divine crossroads, a holy appointment made before you took your first breath. The wait was necessary. The silence was intentional. The stillness is sacred preparation. But now, the shift is here. There are no further delays. No more circles of waiting or repeated trials. You've passed every test. You have endured faithfully, even when no one else understood the depths of your suffering. And now, the blessings you hoped for are standing at the door, ready to enter. Archangel Michael has been your constant protector, watching over your life with vigilance. Every time you felt broken, he whispered courage into your soul. Every tear you shed under pressure was caught in his hands and carried directly to God's throne. You've never been forgotten. You have never gone unseen. You've always been deeply loved. All of heaven has been watching your journey, and the celestial hosts are rising to celebrate what is about to happen. Even now, the angels rejoice at the blessings that are being released into your life. Tomorrow, yes, tomorrow, your story takes a different turn. A divine transaction is already in progress. Though the surface appears calm and quiet, behind the veil, spiritual realms are alive and moving. Contracts are being signed. Doors of opportunity are opening. Hearts are being stirred. And conversations are taking place in rooms you've never visited, rooms full of favor, where your name is spoken with honor and kindness. Your name is interwoven with miracles. Your future is being written in heaven's own ink. Nothing on earth or in the spirit can stop what God has decreed. I've heard your cries. Every whispered prayer, tear, and plea has been recorded in the vault of remembrance. I have not forgotten a single word you said in secret, nor have I forgotten the promises I made to you in your most private moments. I am the God who upholds his covenant. I don't lie like humans do. Time doesn't move me. I am the creator of time itself. And now, in the fullness of time, I am moving, swiftly and surely, to fulfill all of my promises. Your breakthrough is here. Stand firm and watch what I do.